Like literally talking to Raven is like pulling a bull by the horns.
Honestly, Bella, I think that I've found some messed up stuff on him, but I like to actually talk to someone before I determine their character. So I want to talk to him before I decide that he's a terrible person. But if he doesn't join and he refuses to join, then I'm just gonna assume everything that I've seen is true, and I'm gonna post it, and that's gonna be the end of him. So all it takes is a conversation, and that's all it has to be. There's no trolling involved.
Yeah. And also, Raven said, and yes, you can find somebody else's address just by looking up their full name on Google.
That's not entirely
That's true, but we have other information.
But I mean, sure. I mean.
Oh, Raven! Oh, Raven's finally agreeing.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna join.
Oh boy! I'm gonna just turn my volume all the way down.
Alright, let him know
Yeah,
that
get ready for this.
me and Liz are gonna mute because we're just bystanders. Don't want
Get ready.
any part of the wrath. Let him know that he just should focus on fat.
Oh, the man of the hour.
See if he answers.
Oh, all right. Liam, are you there?
What happens in the past is in the past. I am a changed person.
No. Yeah, okay. There's some things that you can change, okay, but some things you can't take back. And there are some things that you have done. If anyone knows about it, you are done, man. You are done. And you know something? I've been talking to Donovan Jones, okay? I've been talking to a lot of people about your past, about the things that you've done. And
Dude.
It's not looking so good for you, Liam. So
Dude.
But
that is private information.
Listen, at the end of the day, certain actions constitute my ability to look into your information if it means stopping actions from happening later on, okay? Your issue is I don't know if you're going down the path still. I don't know if you're off of it, but you weren't even trying to talk to me, okay? That's the problem. Now that we're here, let's talk, Liam, okay? So, first of all, I want you to explain this racism right here. Why did you call it Photoshop when I can literally provide a link to the page right here?
I did not post that.
Liam, denying your face is literally on the wiki, okay? Denying is gonna get you nowhere. I know a lot more than you think I do.
That's just a black guy.
Yeah, look at the name, dude. I'm not dumb. I'm far from it. Okay. So don't
That
play
is a
dumb.
game. That is a character in a video game.
So why is it that his father is named Tyrone? Why is his name? I'm not even gonna say it because you know what it is.
This is.
Explain, Liam.
I didn't
Explain.
post. There.
Then why is your face on it? You know something? Denying this just makes you look worse. You need to take accountability. That's the best thing that you can do for yourself. Trying to deny it, it's going to make your situation worse. Maybe if you take some accountability, then I'll reconsider the video that I'm going to post. Explain.
Raven.
Why are you silent? Why have you gone silent? This is not okay.
This.
It would be a shame if Caroline found out about this. That's all I'm saying.
Raven.
You've done things to counter. You know, this is not okay, okay? And you've done much worse than this. You've done things to counter the level of Starman. And speaking of Starman, what's this? What's that about?
I'm not his friend anymore.
Oh yeah, but that was in 2020. That was after the exposing.
What?
That was in 2020. He was exposed before that screenshot was taken. Why were you still friends with him after he was exposed? Explain yourself, and why you explain
I'm
that.
not.
Explain yourself for that, and after you can explain yourself for the racism.
I left Starman in 2020 because I wanted to move on from what he had done to me. Was he manipulated me into trying to
What?
defend him.
So what'd you
And-
do with him?
But you did defend him.
I
It
wanted
was
to
only
get
until
away.
people exposed him on Twitter that you stopped defending him.
No,
It
I
sounds like you're trying to save your own ass now that everyone knows the truth. It's better if you just own up to it. Why? And you know what? We'll go to the Starman stuff later. Frankly, I think being friends with someone, even if they're bad, I don't think it's nearly as bad as actually committing an act yourself. And the post above it, okay, of this character, that's an act of your own. So I really want you to explain that, okay?
have no idea who that is. I don't even
So you're
know.
changing your story. At first, you said that it was just a character that you made, and it was just a black guy.
No,
And-
I didn't make him. I don't
Okay, so
know who that is.
Why is your face on the wiki? On the wiki, why?
Somebody must have put it there.
That's a lie, okay? And oh my god, I can't believe this. You're really, dude, you're really not being smart right now, okay? You are literally a part of the storyline. It's a part of your storyline from Dungeons and Dragons, okay? Vaccine quests. I've done my research on you, dude. You need to just take accountability. This is my last chance that I'm giving you to explain that post. If you don't explain it, fuck it. I'm going to include it in the video. If you try to make excuses, fuck it. It's going in the video. Explain yourself. Come on, Liam. Sitting silent is going to do the same thing too. I have my editors on standby. Their mouse is actively hovering over the include button. They can either cut it out of the video or they can include it.
This,
So explain it.
you doing this, not gonna make things any better for any of us.
Yeah, but it's gonna make it a hell of a lot worse for you, man. And actually, it
And
is.
it's gonna make it a hell of a lot worse for you too.
Listen, man. First of all, it is gonna make it worse for people if I don't do this because I've known the things that you've done. And frankly, getting you exposed is probably good. It's probably good for the well-being of many of the small communities that you operate in.
I didn't want to be involved in any of Bella's bullshit. I didn't want to
It
be
has nothing
involved.
to do with Bella, dude. This is you, man. I just happened to find you from him. That's it.
I didn't make
You know
this
something?
wiki.
Donovan,
I don't know.
quote unquote, Donovan Spitball Jones, he's told me a lot of stuff. And why are you throwing your friend under the bus? Bella tried to defend you, okay?
I don't know.
I think that just speaks to the kind of person that you are, that you're
I-
actively throwing your only supporter under the bus.
Bella,
Yes.
do you think I'm a bad person?
He will in a few days.
Look,
Bella,
I know that that mistake that you made on the Newgrounds thing.
Oh yeah, don't even get me started on that. Leaving poor, struggling workers
Remember?
who finally have a break, who
remember
finally have a
Raven?
job, you're leaving them dirty. I can't
Wait,
believe
Raven. Remember you told me about the Newgrounds thing? Remember? I understand that people make mistakes. I get it.
yes, people do make
And I
mistakes.
want to be your friend.
I do accept that I made that mistake.
Sir, I believe you need to explain the
Yeah,
Johnson
Liam,
thing.
you know what? Let's leave Bella out of this because he's nervous, but he wants to hear you explain. Instead of lying to his face and throwing him under the bus, it would probably be better if you took some accountability. So I want you to explain for the last time this character on this wiki page. Okay? Your face is literally on it. There are edit logs. There's history of you editing it.
There have been these people in the past by the known of Pixel Cafe. They have done stuff like this to me because, I used to be with Starman, and
What? Hello?
and after what Starman did to me, basically manipulating me, making me his puppet, and
God, I'm getting spammed.
stabbing me,
Keep going.
stabbing me in the back, and making
You know something,
me.
man? No. You know, this has nothing to do with Starman, okay? You made the edits. Why are you lying? Why are you constantly trying to shift the blame? Just admit to your mistakes, dude. I understand.
Okay,
Sometimes-
fine. Yes, I'm sorry
For what?
for all the things I did in the past.
No. I need a specific apology for this. We're gonna go through everything. And maybe if you give me an apology for each thing, maybe I'll consider it. Maybe I'll
Or-
consider holding the video back.
Because, Raven, you tell me to be honest with my mistakes, right? Right?
Sorry making that WADND post. Sorry for being racist. Sorry for
So
that
can you
whole
explain?
Newgrounds.
We'll get to the Newgrounds in a second. Can you explain why you did it? Why you made the Johnson post as a white man? Why did you make that?
Because again, we all do stupid things in the past. I was not very bright.
Are you a racist?
No.
I hope I'm not talking to a racist.
I would never be racist. I just It was
Well,
just-
Donovan Jones says differently, but okay.
well, I've changed since. I've gone through many self-reflections. I
You know,
used
I'm actually proud that you're owning up to this.
How have you changed? How have you changed from your racist past? And I want you to tell me some racist things that you did in your past and how you learned from them.
You know, Raven, I'm actually glad that you're owning up to this. That it makes me feel better that you're. Yeah.
You can't just say that you changed. I need to know it. So first of all, you've just admitted to having a racist past, okay? So I'm gonna need you to explain a little bit of that, and then I'm gonna need you to explain a little bit of how you changed and why those instances affected you in a way that made you change for the better. Okay? Think of it like a little school assignment, except it's not a bad grade, it's your ability to have a career in YouTube. So
I used to be a horrible person back then.
like what?
I
And
used
when is back then, first of all? Let's establish this. How long
back
ago?
in like high school,
Ooh.
based. I used to throw staplers at windows, launch desks like far, literally make my mom and dad think of putting me into a mentalist institution.
Why did they think that you were going to get put in a mental institution? Does it have to do with racism?
It has to do with anger issues.
Okay, two questions. Did the anger issues ever manifest into racism? And second question, can you give me an example of what your anger issues led to?
It has devolved into
Like what is something that you did what's like the worst thing you've done when you got really angry? It's like the worst thing. Just so we can establish your lows so I can understand how you've gotten better since then.
I threw a bottle, something, Donovan, sitting in the cafeteria with other friends. I lost a friend that day because my anger issues and my anxiety.
What do you mean you lost a friend? Like he wasn't your friend anymore?
It was a friend by the name of Connor Farr.
Was he black?
No.
Oh, that's surprising. Okay, anyways, go on.
He left me because my anger issues. He didn't think I could handle myself anymore. I tried getting him back over and over again, literally getting pulled away by the police when I tried to run away from school, and literally having at one point, literally throwing a backpack off the balcony.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that? What was the purpose of throwing a backpack off the balcony?
Angry, and I felt like I couldn't get him back. And I felt like I wanted him back. He said no, so...
Well, okay, so you've explained your anger issues, but I'm asking, what are some things that represent your racism in your past? Because we're trying to basically find a reason to say that, hey, this is not who he is anymore, even though it was incredibly recent. We're saying this is not who he is anymore.
I used to say the N-word.
Okay.
It was one of the stupidest things I think I've ever done in my life.
See, like Raven, I even admitted to my mistakes with that, and I've learned that saying stuff like that is wrong.
So what are some instances when you use the N-word?
Back in a server I used to be in called Pixel Cafe, I said it, and yeah.
What would you say is, and this is, again, I like to establish the lows of a person so I can see how they've recovered. What do you think is the most racist thing you've ever done? By the way, none of this will be going into a video. This is just a private conversation. So, just in case you were worried. But what would you say is?
I I told one of my friends back in high school that they were horrible because of their skin color.
What was their skin color? Raven. The pauses aren't helping. I get it's hard to talk about these things, but there's a lot we have to get through here. What was your friend's skin color that you said he was horrible because of it?
Black.
So he was black, and you said he was horrible. How did he react to this?
Badly.
What do you mean by that?
He called me racist. I
mean, he wasn't wrong. And
he wasn't.
Okay. So how have you recovered? Can you tell me some things that you've done for Black culture or the Black community that have basically lifted your the sins of your past? What are some things you contributed?
I have supported Black Lives Matter.
How?
By showing that I support them. Hashtag Black Lives Matter, stuff like that.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the new Kendrick album?
Really dope.
I don't know about that language, but whatever. All right, let me open up my file here.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so unfortunately, I have proof of you being homophobic as well. And I have many other proofs of your racism as well, but I think we've gone over that enough. And before I get to that, I just want to say, I think, based on the story that you lost one of your friends, I think that you should appreciate your current friends right now, and you should be nicer to people like Bella, because it seems like you make fun of him sometimes, and you don't want to lose another friend, right? All right, so what are your thoughts on that before we go into this?
I'm gonna be honest.
Raven.
Bella is a very good friend of mine, and
Yeah.
we usually tease a lot. Bunch of us in this other group do. And
Is it
that-
teasing or is it bullying?
No, it's just teasing, and Bella knows that.
Yeah.
And that comment on that stream that day, it was just teasing. I wasn't trying to be a bully or anything. I was just having fun.
Do you know if Bella's okay with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually tell Raven if I'm not okay with
Well,
something. I'm
before
usually
Raven joined, Bella, you seemed very, very, very nervous. Why is that?
Oh, nervous?
Yeah,
Wow.
you seemed quite rabid with anxiety.
Yeah, why is
Yeah. A good
I-
friend should not cause that kind of anxiety.
I don't know.
you don't know?
I guess it's because whenever I guess I just have anxiety around the old squad members, I guess. I don't know why. It's
Well, I'll leave that up to you to decide. I'm not a part of that dynamic. Anyways, I have proof of your homophobia at this point, so I'd like to. What do you have to say about this?
Oh, that. Okay. That was yes, that is me. That was a meme I found on the internet. Thought it was funny. I posted it. I did not know the actual context of that meme. I did not know that was homophobia.
Yeah, but there's more proof of your homophobic past. I have more of it, and various people from your past have talked about it. This includes slurs and comments that you made. I don't know how to pronounce this person's last name, but I did talk with them online. Alex Paniagua. Alex Pani, whatever. I'm sure you know them. They told me a little bit about that. So do you want to tell me about that? Or are you just going to make excuses again? How's it going to go?
I used to be a very again, I used to be a very bad person. I would say things that I had no idea what they meant. I usually just went on a ramble about things that I had no idea what I was rambling on about. I said things that were homophobic or racist when I didn't even know they were. If I could go back to those days, I would change that. 'Cause
What would you say is the most homophobic thing you've ever done?
call anything I call things gay.
That's pretty bad, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty bad. That might be one of the most homophobic things you can do, honestly.
I was saying.
Raven, I'm just really glad that you're owning up to your mistakes. It's a good thing.
Bella, we all do
Yeah.
very bad things in the past. I was a horrible person in high school. If you would have seen me, you would have seen a very different person now than you would have back then.
All right.
I think if I met you back then, I would be very afraid.
A lot of people were.
Well, let's hope that didn't transition into current Liam. I have an issue though. Your last, what is this called? I have it in my phone. Your Ask FM account. Why was it suspended? You have to do some pretty fucked up shit for that. And I know the answer, by the way, but I'm just trying to see if you are going to admit it or not.
I would have to say inactivity because I never used it in a while.
That's definitely not it. Come on, Liam. You know how thorough I am.
Homophobia?
Okay, and what kind of homophobia caused that account to be suspended?
Gay people?
What? What do you mean?
So, is it like...
No. Okay. Okay. That site, they only suspend people for excessive abuse, threats, nudity, and profanity. So which one was it?
profanity, I believe.
What kind of profanity? It has to be slurs only.
Stuff like... the N-word.
You said the N-word on that? Hello?
Yeah.
You said the N-word on Last FM?
Yes.
Okay, so not good. That's pretty bad. When was this? When did this happen? And what was the context of it?
Back in 2016, 2017, I had a bunch of people.
Okay, so let's get this straight then, because you're saying that you were only racist in high school, but we have evidence of your wiki having racism. You're saying that you still use the N-word in 2016. When did it really end?
Yeah.
Raven, if you keep going silent, man, I think I'm just gonna leave and post a video. Okay, this is really wasting my time here. This is me trying to be good to you, and all I'm getting are far-fetched comments between 45 seconds of silence and a bunch of excuses. Okay, you're being really immature here, and frankly, it's pretty disgusting because I know a lot of the things that you've done in your past. I've spoken to a lot of people, and I'm gonna speak to a lot more if you keep this up.
I've stopped it in 2020. I said it because
So why did it take you so long to say that?
Just anxiety.
Anxiety. So you're the victim. You being racist, you're the victim. Is that what this is?
I'm just getting very stressed because I've never been in a situation like this before.
All right. Well, frankly, I'll have to sleep on this because I don't know. I don't know if I trust you or not. But I'm gonna leave off with one more thing. Okay. I was able to gather some information from a machine. Okay. You use Google, correct?
I mean, a lot of people use Google.
Zippity snap. Do you use Google? It's a yes or no, dude. I'm not gonna
Yes.
criminalize you. Okay. Let's talk about the search history logs. Okay. What's with this really gross fetishy shit that I found in your search logs? Let's fess up. I got places to be right now. I'm not gonna take pauses. I'm not gonna take awkward silences. I'm not gonna take excuses. Fess up.
I used to be. I used to fap to a lot of that stuff.
You used to what?
I used to fap to a lot of that stuff.
Like what?
Like transgender transformations, stuff like that.
Oh, hang on one second. Okay, so do you want to? Sorry, I'm back. So, sorry. This house is quite full. So you're homophobic, but you're into transgender transformation. That's what you're telling me. So you're basically fetishizing transgender people. Is that what this is?
Yes.
So you fetishize transgender people. Was any of these sources, were they legal? These search results, were there any illegal?
No.
Be honest with me. Be honest. This is
Yes.
very serious. I've been very candid and polite. This is serious now, okay? I'm not going to report anything. I'm not going to do anything unless you're honest.
Yes.
All of it was legal. There was no illegal activity. Is that what you're telling me right now?
Yes.
All right. So, transgender transformation. Why is that appealing to you?
There was this movie called The Emperor's New Groove that I saw, and then when I came into like puberty, I was addicted to woman.
Would you say you objectified women? Would you call yourself a sexist at that point?
Kind of.
Was it one moment. Was it this? Was that the thing that got you as a little boy?
No.
No? Okay.
The llama transformation scene.
The llama?
The scene where Cusco turns into a llama.
Okay. So that makes sense. In fact, I knew that. See, here's what you'll find. You'll find that I'm asking these questions, but I know the answer to a lot of them, so it's a lot better if you just be truthful. I'm not trying to extract information out of you. I'm just trying to see if you're willing to own up to things or not. And if you are willing to own up to things, then maybe I'll consider letting you off the hook. And maybe I'll just delete the video if I think that you're respectable enough, to be honest. But this is what I was questioning: the zoophile shit. There's some concerns about animals in the logs, okay? And yeah, I'm not even gonna say anything else. What do you have to say about that? Do you want us to talk
Yeah.
about the animal stuff?
That was back. That was when I was back in like 2017, 2018. I was a very stupid, immature person, and
Explain yourself. Explain yourself with the animals. I don't want excuses. Oh, I was bad. Why were you looking up animals?
because it was just because I just found them cute. I would never actually hurt an animal. I never rape an animal.
You realize this is zoophilia, okay? Don't lie to me. You fetishize those animals. Don't lie to me.
Because I didn't know what zoophilia. I didn't know I was searching up. Because I just.
But you would wank. You would wank to animals.
I used to.
So you realize that is illegal. That's why I asked if there were illegal things.
I don't do that anymore. It was just. Yeah.
You know something? This goes back to the beginning of our conversation. There are some things that you do that you just can't say I don't do it anymore, and it justifies it. You know, there's been some comments about your dog. Speak of the devil. There's been some conversations about your dog, okay, with some people that I know from your past, and I'd rather not believe the allegations that people were telling me. Okay, but the fact that you just called animals cute and the animals that you fetishized cute, this right here is a little concerning. Okay. Do you have anything to say? And keep in mind, I know a lot of the things that I'm asking you. I'm just seeing if you're willing to admit to anything. So, what do you have to say about that? Is there anything with your dog?
I put that because back in the day, I put anything about my family up on the internet, and yes, that was stupid of me.
That's not my point. I'm saying that you fetishized animals, and the animals that you fetishized you called cute. Why did you call your dog cute? All right, I've heard a lot of things about you and your dog. You wanna fess up? Keep in mind, dude, this is some serious shit. Okay, and you can either fess up in front of 4 people, or it can be shown to an audience of possibly thousands. So choose your poison here, man. Honestly, I have nothing else to say. Like, what do you have to say about Wicket and you?
I
Hmm. Mhm.
yeah.
Um,
Well, hang on, Bella. Hang on. Let's just. This is. I need you to. I need you to answer my question.
I used to. I really loved Wicket. He was a very gentle puppy, very kind one. I put that there because I actually thought he was cute. We used to go for walks.
Okay, you're avoiding the question. Why are you avoiding this? You know what I'm asking about. I'm not asking about why that's in your bio. I'm asking. I've heard a lot of things about you and your dog. Do you want to confirm them or not?
I
The truth is known, and people have told me. So I want an explanation and how you've changed from that. If you can prove that you've changed, dude, I will. I will back off immediately. You'll never hear from me again. This video, it'll be removed. Okay. You're lucky because I'm willing to forgive a lot of serious shit. Okay, most people would not forgive a lot of these things, especially this. So, but I'm going to, and no one else has to know about it. But you need to fess up right now.
I I used to say a lot of things that I didn't mean to say, including zoophilic types of comments,
Like what?
things like that. Like, imagine fucking a dog or stuff like that.
Okay, and we know that this is your fetish. So did you do anything with the dog? Tell me or the video gets released. I have the answer.
Yes,
You did something with the dog. Yes?
yes.
Okay, what did you do?
I raped it.
You raped your dog.
Yes.
Okay. Do you want to tell me why you did that?
Because,
Are you being honest here?
yeah.
You're being completely honest. You raped your dog.
Yes.
All right. Well, at least you admitted it, but I'm gonna need you to explain why you did that.
Because of my anger issues. And I, got so angry that I raped the dog.
That's no excuse. What did you do? Okay. First of all, you're gonna give me what? How did you rape it?
I
And
pulled
I
my
need
pants down, unzipped my flyer, and put my penis into it.
out of anger.
Yes. One of the most traumatizing moments of my life.
And okay, so How did you change from this experience? I need to know that. And what did you get out of that? What first of all, what did you get out of that? What did you get out of raping your dog? Did that satisfy your anger? Did it satisfy your
No, it
sexual
didn't
desire?
satisfy my anger. It traumatized me.
So you're playing victim to the fact that you raped your dog. Do you think it might have traumatized the dog?
Yes, it might have traumatized the dog.
It definitely did, Liam.
Traumatized the both of us.
It traumatized the dog a hell of a lot more.
It's true.
All right, Liam. Would you ever do it again?
No.
If someone gave you $10 billion, would you rape a dog?
No.
If your YouTube channel were to blow up, would you rape a dog?
No.
But you did rape a dog.
Yes.
Well, honestly, man, I don't know what to say. I'm shocked.
But now I have a question.
Yeah.
Is this why you're getting mental health? Mental help?
Okay, so just to confirm, you raped your dog.
Yes.
And so this is the reason I'm in this call. I'm part of therapy, and I deal with these kind of things. Have you you're saying that you've changed a good portion, correct?
Yes.
And how long has this been a issue with you? When did you start being into animals, and when did it end? Assuming that it did end.
I can't hear you.
All right. Assuming. Sorry. So, can you hear me correctly now?
Yeah.
So, assuming that you were into animals, when did this start, would you say? And when did this end, assuming that it did end?
Around like 2015 and ending in like 2018.
Is that when you made the actions upon the dog?
Yes.
You only did it once, correct?
Yes.
And you wouldn't lie.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. Everything I need to hear, and that is a lot to take in. Let me make sure my friend Cosma here. Are you okay with all this information? I know this is a lot. We already know this coming into here.
I'm seeing a new perspective into this now, but
It is a lot to take in.
I'm at least glad that Raven's getting mental help for this.
You for sure getting mental help for this, or are you just getting mental help in general? Because I feel like you would need to get mental help for this and specifically.
Mental help for this specific.
All right,
Have
I'm
you
back.
ever? I don't know if you're a holy man, but I would consider going to church and confessing your sins.
Yeah, I think you should confess your sins to a priest.
I've gone to church, so trust me, it really helps.
Yeah, I would get it's a anonymous confession. I would just go there, lift this sin off your shoulders.
All right.
Because this is a serious offense. Does anyone else know about this?
Raven never told me this, but like
only my parents
And how did they react to this?
were shocked.
They were shocked.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised they didn't ground you for a month.
Bella, do you think you're still willing to be friends with him after this?
Okay.
It's understandable if you need a break from him after hearing this. It is a lot to take in, and we didn't want to directly tell you this because you wouldn't have believed us. That's why we started light. But we did know about this all along. It is a lot to take in. I would let some probably higher up admins know in your group just to know, because like it is a type of label that you have to be warned about, like how pedophilia is a label that you have to tell people. I would just, you don't have to tell everyone in the server, but I would alert like the higher admins and stuff like that so they are aware of the, you know, actions that were tested.
Yeah, I understand.
So I would definitely let the higher ups know, but you know, as long as you're learning, we won't be you promise you'll be seeking help, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be right back one more
We
time.
won't release this video exposing you. But I do think you need to talk to your group about this. And say, Ollie, when you get older, do not get a dog or anything. Just, you know, no, for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
And Bella, I know it's a lot to take in, and he is your friend, but you know, if you feel the need to take a break, I'm sure Raven would understand. A little time apart after hearing such shocking conclusions.
Yeah.
And you understand why we didn't just tell you off the bat, because you know that's a huge claim.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm glad that you were here with us so you could understand this. I'm glad that we got to discuss this. Anything else anyone needs to say? Any final comments?
No, it's really all. It's really about it.
Right. Well, I guess this will rest it. As long as you promise to get help, I'd suggest staying in this group, letting us know that you've been getting help, because we want to make sure that you're actually getting help. Like, keep us updated, and then as long as you keep us updated how you're getting help each week, I'm gonna give you this assignment each week, Raven. You're gonna post how you're getting help for this, what you're doing to get better help for this, and if we keep getting a response every week, we will not post a video. Understood?
Mm-hmm.
Same with you, Cosmo. I'd stay in here so you can just see too. Obviously, this isn't bullying or anything. This is very serious. Understood?
Wait, what now?
But just staying in the group and just seeing the updates. Do you agree with this, Raven? Showing how you've
Yeah.
progressed and helped yourself better each week. Raven?
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Food. I got my food.
All right, so we've just discussed how he's gonna weekly give us an update on how he's gonna better himself.
Can I
inside
be
this group.
honest?
Yeah. What are you being honest about?
Honestly, I lied about the Suvilia because I didn't know if I could trust you. I never did Suvilia to my dog. I never did Suvilia to anybody.
What's zoophilia?
Zoophilia.
Oh, zoophilia. You just admitted that you raped your dog, bro. What do you mean?
I lied.
It's not
Well,
true.
There are plenty of people who say otherwise, buddy.
Actually, there's.
I think someone's a little bit nervous here.
It's okay for
I think someone
backpedaling.
just realized. I think someone just realized that they admitted that they raped their dog, and is trying to backtrack now.
Look, we're not going to expose you for this, but
That's not something
long
you
as
lie
you-
about, buddy. So if you want to try and backtrack right now, then that video is
And
coming
do it.
out. And
Do
I
not
just got
lie.
some new. Think about your decisions, Liam. This isn't smart.
Okay.
But did you just try to lie like that? Like I said, just give the weekly update of you being better and everything will get better.
So did you just lie right now?
I don't want to stay in this group.
You don't want to what?
I don't want to stay in this group.
Alright, you know what? That's fine. Just tell Bella and Bella can post it in here.
Yeah, you don't have to hear from me ever again, dude. But so just to confirm that you did rape your dog, yes? You're not going to lie about that and try to back your way out of it?
No, I won't.
Okay.
Okay. So there you go. Don't do that again.
Okay.
Thank
You
you.
may leave now. We'll just stick and talk to Cosmo for a few.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.
Osman, what did you think of that? That was a lot to take in.
It's
It's
lots to
very.
take in.
Bella, I'm. First of all, what do you think you're gonna be friends with this dude still? He's a dog fucker.
Yeah, honestly, that's worse than Starman.
See, that's exactly what I was talking about when I said that this guy has some stuff on Starman levels. Did I not literally say
I mean,
that he
Try to
has
warn
something
you,
going on?
man.
I was eating. So, not the best time to be, but
I would probably not be associated with him. I'd probably tell all your higher ups, and this is
Hmm.
bad. And he tried to lie. He's gonna try and lie to you again and say that he never did, but there's proof from people that he knows in
I
real
mean,
life.
he just admitted that he lied right now.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave him for now.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd say that's
That's
safe.
probably a good idea, dude. I respect you, Bella.
Not only that, but not only is he a zoophile, but he actually pursued his dog, and he tried to lie about it.
That's actually
Man.
worse than Starman, because Starman, even
That
if
is
he's
worse.
an online pedophile,
This
he
is-
doesn't do
Yeah.
anything in
Yeah,
person.
Yeah, so Starman never did anything. This man actually did. This is way worse.
So you can see why Fat was after this guy now.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't just like
Wow.
some random thing that Fat was just like, oh, I'm just gonna mess with this guy. You can see there's like a reason. There's a fucking reason why Fat does this.
Well,
Exactly.
I'm glad that you explained this.
Yeah,
You know why we couldn't tell you right off the bat? Because you would have been like, these guys are lying. They're full of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to believe that stuff, man. It's hard to believe until it comes right out of his mouth.
So he is racist, homophobic, and he is a zoophile. It's
And he
not-
fucks dogs. That's fucking crazy.
It's terrible.
I would not want to be associated with. That's a really bad reputation to have.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, thanks for this conversation.
Sure.
Of
Do
course.
you mind? You can stay in the group and keep us updated if he actually changes, or if you don't want to talk to him. That's
So,
Yeah.
Up to you, man.
he's probably gonna try to
Listen,
rephrase it.
Bella, all I want to say, dude, is I respect your willingness to hear it out and have an open mind.
Mhm.
I think that's really respectable, dude, and it shows such growth from the days that you defended Starman, and I think that you've grown a lot. And I'm proud of you, dude. You're on a good path.
Thanks.
You're welcome, man.
Anyways, I'm gonna get going now. So, see you guys later.